right. So good morning to Miss RachelLiz Ottley.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So I want you to tell the audience about yourself.
Well, my name is RachelLiz Ottley. I attended the North Regional S.E.A Primary School and I am 11 years old.
You are 11 years old. Now, you all may be wondering what Miss RachelLiz Ottley is doing here this morning. And I said the news is on every single media platform you can think about. Miss RachelLiz Ottley did the C examinations and then she did C.X.C English and got it in a grade 1. Now, I don't know about you, but I am extremely proud of Miss Ottley for attempting this and getting that grade 1. So what was your first reaction like when you found out that you got that grade 1?
Well, at first I was laughing because I didn't know how to take it. But then after I was surprised and I started taking in the information and everything. And then I was just really happy.
Okay. Were you treated for that grade 1? I find you should have been treated for that
Yes,
grade
I
1.
was.
You were ice cream
Yeah.
and cake?
Yeah.
So I get in after the show, just let me know, All right. Okay. So what was your preparation like for the C.X.C exam? I know that you had C exam as well preparing for. So what was the C.X.C preparation like?
Well, it wasn't that hard because I had started preparing the year before during the summer. So after I had cleared up S.E.A and everything, I just continued with my preparations and then, yeah.
So clear it up for me. Is it English language that you did or English literature?
English literature.
So what book did you read in preparation for C.X.C?
I read Life of Letitia and Animal Farm and Anansi.
And how was the exam?
It wasn't hard. I would say it wasn't hard.
It wasn't hard at all.
It wasn't.
So how was C exam?
It wasn't hard either because I guess I prepared for it for a long time.
All right, and your C exam scores were?
Yeah.
All right. So we have good C exam scores. We have good C.X.C scores. I think Miss RachelLiz is she gets the essence of life. She is going through and she's being successful. So congratulations to you, especially from the Tobago Updates family here on Youth Wednesdays. All right.
Thank you.
Overall, how was the experience like? I know, well, for me, let me tell you about my experience. When I was sitting C.X.C, going into that room, I think there was this kind of nerve-wracking kind of thing with me because it's coming into the room and knowing that the exam is about to happen. So yes, I'm seeing my peers around me and I'm sitting down, I'm grabbing my pen and my pencils and stuff like that. But it's like the exam is about to start. It's either 1, 2, or 3 or any other grade after that, right? We won't mention those grades. So how was it for you? Did you have any peers there that you could have said hello to before the exam started? How was it for you?
No, it's just I did it privately, so it was just me.
It was just you.
Yeah.
So so what was the feeling like walking into the room, knowing that you're going to do the exam?
I was rather nervous, but the lady who was there who had the papers, she was nice, so I had calmed down after I settled in. And it made the experience better.
Right. All right. So I looked at some of the media, what the media had online with Miss RachelLiz Ottley, 11-year-old passing C.X.C and the C exam. Right. So I saw that your mommy and your daddy would have helped you a whole lot in preparation for it. So what was that like? What was mommy and daddy's contribution in your preparation for C.X.C?
Well, it was really necessary because my mother, she teaches the subject I was going to do, and what I would say without her I wouldn't really be that into it, be able to know what I'm going in there to do. And my father was also a great help because as I did S.E.A before, he helped me a lot with that. So I had less to study about with S.E.A and I could have had more time to study for C.X.C, and he was there supporting all the way.
Okay. All right. I believe you. I know your daddy. I'm just letting you know. He's a very good motivator, and I would expect that you got that motivation from your parents throughout it all. So I heard that he was the first to see it, and then he told you congratulations. So how was it like getting the news from your daddy and then going and see the grade 1 on the website?
Well, it was as I said, when I realized, I started laughing. But I was kind of shocked and I didn't really remember what he was talking about because I had just come from somewhere and I was half asleep when he said congratulations when I came home. So I didn't really process it that much. But I asked my mother what it was and she said, oh, you got a grade 1. And I was really happy.
Okay. All right. And once again, congratulations on that grade 1. What was your motivation going through it all? Did you have a favorite text, a favorite quote?
Yes, my favorite text was Matthew chapter 6, verses 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And, well, the support I got from my parents also.
Okay. You told your friends that you were going to do C.X.C?
Just my close friends.
Your close friends? And what was their reaction like?
They were like, oh, you're doing too much. You just have to focus on your work that you're doing now. Things like that.
People, well, let me tell you, people would always say those things, but my encouragement to you, what's it say? My push for you is that you reach for the stars always. If you know you could handle English C.X.C and C exam at the same time, look at the turnout. You got a grade 1, right? So going forward, no matter what anybody says, go with God and you can do your best, right? And you can do all that you want to do, all right? So what advice would you give to anyone? Now, not just your friends, because you realize that you passed C.X.C English in a 1. So now you have to give the C.X.C writers on them for next year some motivation. So what is your advice to them going forward?
Well, I wouldn't really say that I have advice, but if it's to my friends, I would say keep on trying. If you want to do something and you're not of age doesn't really matter. You could do it once you set your mind to it. And for the C.X.C examiners, I don't know, nothing really.
Nothing really to the examiners, but just to the students. Yeah. I agree, because those examiners set the exam, so they're good. We are the ones that have to walk in and do the actual exam.
Yes.
I agree. Okay, and one more question before we wrap up, okay? What is it that you plan to do? Is it that you're going to write another subject next year? What is the plan going forward in terms of C.X.C? Because we already have English, so what are we doing after?
Well, I want to take a break next year, but my brother, he's doing the C.X.C. He's going to Form 4, so he's going to be doing it in the next 2 years. So while he's doing that, I want to just study with him and prepare for the exam with him and see if I could do it in the next 2 years along with him.
Okay, all right. So the brother is in 3rd, and you are in Standard 5 going into 1st form, and you all both wrote C.X.C this year. I think I'm seeing your daddy smiling at the side of my eye. All right. So tell me what is your career path going forward? Now, your mommy is an English teacher, and your daddy is a pastor. So what is your career path going forward? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to study law and business to be a lawyer.
That one took me by surprise. You want to study law and business. Any schools you'd like to attend?
Not really, but I know I want to go to a university in America.
Okay. All right. So I wish you all the best going forward. I congratulate you one more time because that one was hard earned and you did earn it. Right? So congratulations to you going forward. I wish you all the best. Go with God. And no matter what anyone says, you do what you can do to the best of your ability. Right? Congratulations to your parents as well. I know they are very proud of your achievements. Congratulations to your brother as well, he wrote C.X.C with you as well this year. And in all that you do, go with God.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much, Miss RachelLiz Ottley, for joining us here this morning on Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates. We continue on this morning with our other interview, so we ask you to stay tuned and share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.
Put a smile.
Go in, you have to stop it, you have to stop it.
Welcome to my kitchen, guys.